Toriyama recently had a very short interview to, of course, promote this movie. And the first thing that came out of this motherfucker's mouth: Gohan is actually stronger than anyone, or so it's said. Go ahead, say something. Go ahead.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Off rip.
He said Gohan is stronger than who?
Anyone. Oh, everybody.
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai. And we are back again. Once again. How y'all doing today? Boys, the trifecta, the Dragon Ballers here at the Full Power Podcast. Oh. Back for another one, 57. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Lots to talk about. So, let's do the formalities. Brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
Doing good. You know, regular work day. Put in that work in this blazing heat, you know. Loaded some mulch.
You say blazing heat. So what is your version of blazing heat right now? What's the degrees over there?
It's like, I mean, it was probably around the high 80s, I think, today. But it was humid, though. So it was very...
That humidity will definitely make a difference.
It was disgusting.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was ass out, but...
Which, what kind of temperatures you dealing with out there?
Wow, you know, it's crazy you ask, because I just be riding my bike to the gym in, I don't know, 104 degree weather like it's no freaking big deal.
You see, I don't like fucking working and sweating.
Yeah.
I mean, first thing I come in, yeah, 10 a.m. These motherfuckers already got me loading some shit in this heat. You know, my ass already swaying on a fucking, you know, a little check.
It's fair.
But you know,
that's fair.
Not complaining.
You can have that
too much, you know. But it was a alright day, you know. Got back into the gym after a couple days off because of the weekend.
What was
Memorial.
today?
It was chest day, you know.
My favorite. I love me some chest day. I had that yesterday. Okay, very nice.
It was a light day though, you know.
Solid.
That is it.
Kai, how about you, sir? How you doing today, sir?
Chilling. Got back not long ago, as you know. Had to do some shopping of all different kinds and shit. So it was good. It was, you know, it was a needed errand day, if you will.
Yo, that's funny because I literally got groceries today too. Oh, that's hilarious. That's crazy. Straight up, I got some milk. Got some freaking apple slices. You know, gotta stick with the freaking fruits. Bananas. We out here trying to stay healthy. Yo, boy, I did get some cereal though too. Was low on the cereal. But yeah, cool. All right, well, let's get into the nitty gritty. So I want to actually, you know what? We're gonna get into it, but this is how we're gonna start. So I noticed, Kai, you wanted to bring something up, because I did see. No, you may in the server. You know, you.
Oh, one of my notes.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I'm not trying to hit you with no surprises here. This is.
I mean, dude, it's the norm out here. So what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, no. Listen, I would have given you some kind of heads up and been like, "Hey, I'm gonna ask you this," type shit. You know, but no, it's something related to obviously the most recent news. If you haven't been keeping up with. The main channel, my channel, with talking. Oh, look, Mom! Hi!
Hey!
Shout outs to Mama Ooch. But what was I gonna say? Yes, what we're gonna bring up was the fact that there's been some brand new trailers that have been dropping. They're TV commercials, rather. I call them TV spots. Some other people call them TV spots, commercials, whatever. But they've each been about 15 seconds long. So some people like my freaking brother over here don't give a shit, okay? To him, it's just like nothing serious, right? But it's those few differences in the shots that make all the difference. There's one particular shot, though, in last week's trailer that Kai, funny enough, wanted to bring up. So Kai, go ahead, let the people know, what are we talking about first today?
Oh, something we've been asking for a long time now. I mean, this is literally. I'm just gonna ask the same question you asked last time. Where the hell is Frieza?
I don't know. Where is this guy? Frieza was shown in the trailer. Now, let's not be fooled here, okay? Because
what trailer was this?
Oh, see, this is how I know. Okay, this freaking guy. Last week, they had a TV commercial number 1. It's 15 seconds long. I'm pretty sure it was that one, right? Because there was also a 30-second trailer that came out before anyway, so that doesn't matter. But the 15-second John had a clip of Frieza, and it was for like a second, right? Now, of course, that's what was the big, like you can see it in my face on my freaking thumbnail when I did the reaction to that, John. I was like, oh, but then reality smacked me in the face, and I was like, oh, okay, hold on. Let's not get fooled and get ahead of ourselves, okay? Because I'm still staying strong with my 99.9% chance of it freaking being Cell, first and foremost, as this big bad threat, whatever, right? That 0.1% belongs to Majin 21, okay? But 0% is Frieza, okay? Let me just put it... Go ahead, what?
Who would even say that?
Listen, you know how the Dragon Ball fans are, okay? They see a hair, they'll try to pull it and make it a mile. You know what I'm saying? Anything. I mean, these are the same people that are trying to say it's Raditz. Notice how he's in the 0%, okay? I'm not, like, that shit is done. We deaded that episodes ago, okay? It's no shot of Raditz. No shot. Absolutely no shot of Raditz. I'll just remind y'all again. And then PSA, it's not Raditz. Okay? Just to be clear. But going to what we're talking about. The reason why it's not Frieza the reason why Frieza, let me just say it like this. Frieza's just not in the movie. Period. Frieza is literally mentioned in a conversation. You can just tell by the kind of shot Frieza's even in. It's like one of those types of shots where the characters are having a conversation about somebody and then they just show the character that they're talking about, like, as is, and with some random background behind them. This is like typical anime trope type shit. It's normal. It happens all the time. Like, think about whenever they talk about the Saiyan of legend, the Super Saiyan God of, you know, where it's like we think is Yamoshi or whoever the hell it is, and they keep showing that one silhouette of that Saiyan with a tail and all that shit, and he's like red and whatever, right? Same concept. They're just showing Frieza because I'm sure at some point in this movie, which is slated to be around 2 hours, that John is only gonna at least mention Frieza, and that's it. I wouldn't count on Frieza showing up. Listen, I will be so surprised if Frieza was in like an after credit type scene or anything of the sort. Point blank. So
I don't know about Frieza, bro.
It's just,
I don't even, bro. They have way too many trailers. That's number one, bro. how do fucking like 5 trailers come out with like a 2 week span? That makes no sense. Like, yeah, like what?
Well, okay, so and that's actually a good question or comment to make, I guess, because the promotion for this movie has been pretty shit, not gonna lie. Right? They have only just recently started like really driving it hard because it's coming out like in a few weeks in Japan at least. So naturally, yeah, now they're pushing it. And that now we're seeing these TV commercials, but that's also why they're 15 seconds long. They're TV spots so that they could air them during commercials, and that's how they're promoting the shit. Now the other thing is, I guess I should just throw this in there now. Speaking of the promotion, is you already know that we've had several different types of promotion through some of the mobile games, like Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and I'm sure Legends and Dokkan, they got like the Gammas and stuff, right? Maybe some special Gohan characters or whatever. I know for sure Super Dragon Ball Heroes, at the end of those trailers, they're always plugging that game. And they're showing off like, you know, hey, this is like, there's new cards. You know, they have a Goku Vegeta one, they have a Gohan Piccolo one, right? But just today, I saw an ad for these new little chibi minifigures and like these pins, or not pins, keychains, right? And you know how like sometimes they come out with those shits in waves and it's like 6 of them or like however many they decide, and they're like small and they just like, you know, they just put them out there. Well, this person, I've never heard of this person before. I already forget their name, so my bad on that. But like, no offense, obviously. But they put those 2 shots of like those toys, and they were trying to say, do you see Cell and Majin 21? Because if they were in the movie, they would have a toy. And I said to myself, oh, so they just can't have multiple waves then? Because let's look at Dragon Ball Super Broly. To this day, they are still releasing statues and other freaking figures for that fucking movie. Do you know how many different versions of Broly there is? There are. And Gogeta. And Goku. And Vegeta. They and will continue to produce shit for that. Because it makes money. So you think that the first wave of those small figures, they make, you know how many of those they make of those shits? They have a lot at this point. And so they obviously they have like some of the obvious ones, like they got a Piccolo, they got the 2 Gammas, Gohan, you know, the shit you would expect. And this dude's like, oh, I don't see a Cell figure, I don't see a Majin 21 figure. How much you want to bet once that fucking movie drops? And he was like, oh, and the pre-orders for these don't come out until August. Okay. So the second wave, which I'm sure will come out later on, will include Cell. Okay, it will include Cell and some others that clearly they haven't shown, because I'm sure they're gonna have little keychain shits for the other characters too, like the Dr. Hito and whatever.
Is there gonna be more fucking trailers after like this week?
Yes, so there's one more. How
much you want to bet? I mean, maybe I'm fucking going too far. But I'm gonna just say, if there's another fucking trailer, they might just show off whoever the big bad is, like just like a peek, low key. Cause like, how many, bro? There's like 5 trailers.
Well,
like
in total, probably around that number, I would think, like
I don't understand.
4 or 5, something like that.
They should just make a fucking 30-second to a minute fucking whole ass trailer. Just rewatch that bitch. Like, I don't get it. Like, is there supposed to be more hype? Well, I mean, it creates more videos, I guess, for creators, obviously.
No,
like
easily, yeah, for sure.
But like, shit. It's like you're essentially watching the same trailer, but there's just another fucking section of the movie, like yeah, like in a 2-second clip.
There's
like,
just one extra frame, which is all YouTubers need to just create a whole theory video and like a whole series of, yeah.
I did that this morning. I can attest to that.
so fucking crazy. Like, holy shit.
So Kai, do you have any additional thoughts on this so far?
I hate the way they're releasing trailers in parts now. Like that's not what's up. The end.
Yeah, I'm just used to watching like a whole like 30-second minute trailer, and like if we're lucky, they might give us another like a part 2 type of trailer with decent to more information. Right? Like that's the type of trailers are that those are the effective.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is not effective.
This is not
for me
because I'm seeing the same bullshit. I'm seeing the same fucking shit for the most
They're
part.
milking it. They're milking everything they can with Dragon Ball. Even the trailers now. That's the point we're at.
Yup.
Like they're putting in the same fights, the same little fucking cutscenes, and then there might be like that. You have to really pay attention to really decipher what trailer is which trailer as far as what else they kind of add in.
Right.
And it's like low-key annoying to me, especially because I'm like, how many fucking trailers are there? Like I'm not like. You really have to go back to each fucking trailer just to like figure everything out at once. And it's like they could just import that shit into a whole like 30-second minute trailer and make it work. And do it how I said.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. And I can understand, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are out there, maybe even listening, watching us talk about this right now, that probably feel the same way as you. Because I could definitely tell you one thing. It was not like this for Broly. Broly had like 3 big trailers, like that were like, you know, at least a minute plus. I don't remember the
that
time.
That was effective though.
That was effective.
Right. And each one has some different shit in it. You know?
Right.
And additionally, they did have TV spots. But the TV spots didn't really it's not like how it is now, where it's like we have those few existing shorter trailers, but now everyone's looking at these TV spots for anything promotional wise, and that's why the promotion for this movie is pretty whack, not gonna lie.
Didn't for like Broly, for example, didn't they promote through like pictures too or some shit like that? Like with I don't know if it was like through the manga or some shit like that, but
they did have stuff like that. Like they had promotional
magazine
art
or some shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, this movie has that too. In V Jump, they have that. They've had that already. Yeah. They've had the V Jump scans and all that stuff. Like that's normal. Like if they didn't have that would be weird. But that's V Jump is like V Magazine, where they put out all of their, you know, upcoming stuff. They promote whatever, you know, like that's like staple.
Right.
Like I made sure I even collected those V Jump magazines to just as memorabilia. Like, oh, this was when they was putting out the Broly information, all that stuff. Like, and of course it's all in Japanese because you cannot get that shit in English. Okay, you can't. But promotion is whack for this movie, which is weird. It's very unnatural, I feel like. But going back to what you were saying before about the third trailer, and this is also bringing it back to what I was saying in my video about it. So far, even with how whack the promotion has been, I will give them props. So far, they have not showed us shit, and I'm okay with that. And that's a very big surprise in and of itself. However, that all can be taken away. This whole statement could be taken away.
Hit or miss.
No, listen. The third trailer, which is what you were already starting to say, could basically show off who the guy is or who it is, right? And I said this. I was like, all they need to do is show a hand or a foot, right?
Or his fucking tentacles.
No. See, no.
No, they just gotta let his like tail slap on the floor or something.
Bro.
You see, bro, like within these trailers, they haven't
You hear that
showed
sound
anything.
effect of his foot.
They have not shown anything significant about Gohan either. It's only Super Saiyan fucking little mystic form. That's about it.
Okay.
That's all I've seen.
Listen, do not sound like the comments. I don't know how many people have already corrected. Stop saying mystic. Stop doing that, you Budokai 3 head ass motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Stop saying that shit. It is
Or
not
Ultimate,
Mystic. Yes.
Ultimate,
Thank
Gohan,
you.
Whatever. He's
You-
not fucking Ultimate no more in my book.
Yo,
Yeah, I gotta love it. Oh yeah.
Yo.
I can't with this kid, man.
We need another word for not Ultimate for him in that form.
Can't. You're not gonna give him no.
But-
So what happens when we go see this movie?
Oh, I'm
And
gonna be like this the whole time. I'm gonna just be waiting.
yo,
I'm gonna be like, yeah.
I can't wait. I really hope I can see it with you in person because, god damn it, like, I like it's gonna be a struggle for me because I feel like I need 4 eyes, like literally, like 2 to watch the movie and 2 to watch this kid sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just want to see his reaction to when shit actually goes down, like for real. Like, and I know, look, if he's gonna sit like this, right? The second he releases the cross arms, that's when he starts accepting this freaking character. All right?
No. It's more so when the movie starts actually getting a little interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might only happen when the movie gets good because I don't know.
If it gets good. If it gets good.
Oh my god. If it gets good, man. Well, listen, all they need to do to really fucking spoil the surprise, because they've been so good so far, is a hand,
Dude,
a
just
foot,
play-
or the
just
tail
play
smack.
Just play the footsteps, the sound effect of Cell's foot, like it's.
No,
just
Oh my
hear
God.
him
no,
walking
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
Oh man, you know, like that's be like.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
"Ah."
Nah, son. Nah, they can't. I don't even want a voice clip. I don't want shit. I don't want to know or hear or see a goddamn thing. Matter of fact, I'm hoping that trailer 3 is worse than trailer 2, worse than trailer 1, worse than all the motherfucking trailers, because I want people to literally be like, they're not showing me. We're going crazy. We absolutely have to go see this because, hey, I feel like, well, if the promotion outside was done a little bit better, say they gave us a better type of trailer, I mean, who knows? Maybe that's the reason why they haven't given us full-length trailers, is because they're afraid of showing too many of the other types of clips that would just really point in that fucking direction.
They don't care. They're gonna make money either way.
That's true. That's true. But still, man, it's like, yo, if I'm telling you, if they can keep the surprise for Spider-Man, they gotta be able to keep Cell a surprise too. Like, listen, hiding 2 other Spider-Man characters, that's tough. Hiding, okay, well, see, they already have everything set up. Like, for me, it's not hiding. For me, it's not hiding. But to the average fucking schmuck that's literally gonna go see this shit, they're still thinking it's Raditz anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what's the difference? You know, dude. Trailer 3, TV spot number 3. That commercial better suck. And I can't wait to react to that shit, because once that shit is so bland, I'm gonna be like, yes. I'm gonna be so hype, so happy. But then we have to worry about the people that's over there watching it, the Japanese audience.
When is these?
Because-
when is this
Oh,
movie
it's once it
coming
comes out, it
bruh?
doesn't even matter because there's gonna be some Americans that go out there to see it anyway, and they're gonna bring all the spoilers back home. It don't matter.
Alright. That always fucking happens.
Nah, it's not even that.
When's the movie getting over here?
In August.
Holy fuck.
We don't have an official date though. That's the problem. I'm hoping it's end, because if it's the end of August, I will be home. Like, and then
I think it will be the end of August.
huh?
I think it will be towards the end of August, not in the first 2 weeks at all.
I pray, if the stars can align for me in this way, I will be back home. I don't even care if it's the day I arrive. Like, I will take my ass to that theater right off the plane. I'll be like, I'll just tell, I'm gonna just tell you to pick me up. I'll relieve Mom. I'll be like, hey, Brandon, let's go. Get me at this freaking airport. We're going to the freaking the theater that has this movie, and we're gonna see this right off that shit. That's how it's gonna go. I'll pay for the gas. I'll pay for the food. I don't care. It's gonna happen. I hope that's how it happens, because I need to see this shit. With it, this kid had me by the arm during Broly, son. With all things, well, that was warranted though, because Goku shit
Broly,
Ultra Instinct. Remember when he shit Ultra Instinct?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
For a good 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure you were like levitated off your seat. Like, I'll never forget that shit.
Definitely sparked.
He definitely sparked. Yeah, but yeah, man, we're getting closer. So, like, let me look at the freaking calendar really quick. So by the time this is episode 57, oh shit! By the time, oh wow, episode 58 comes out on the day that it comes out over in Japan. That's crazy. That
You're
is
gonna gather spoilers.
Well,
how's that gonna work?
So that's the thing. The other thing I was gonna mention was that there's always gonna be people that are gonna do these cam rips. You know what I'm saying? And then is gonna be those motherfuckers that don't care and they just want to watch that shit in 480p with it fucking cropped, missing the whole frame and shit. And they just gonna watch it to watch it. And that's how we're gonna get leaks. And that's how we're gonna get spoiled. And that's how we'll know. And honestly, I don't even know if there's any possible way to avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
There's not.
I mean, I'm pretty good with not really, like.
Yo, listen.
Like not seeing anything low key, but like, I mean, if
It's
I hear it, I'm
impossible
like,
for Uchi though.
Huh?
It's
It's
because he
impossible
follows all
for
these
you.
pages. Like I don't follow shit.
He doesn't.
Right.
In regards to
Yeah.
the movies, so like that's
Yeah,
how
that's-
I'd never really catch a trailer. Or, well, yeah, no,
You don't
that's how
catch
I-
anything.
I don't catch shit, to be honest.
I am his source. For years, this is how it's been. When they announced Dragon Ball was coming back, I was the one who told him. When they announced Bleach coming back, I was the one who told him.
Yeah, I don't get no information like that
I don't get it.
unless I see it on Crunchyroll for myself.
Yeah, and when he went and he's not talking about articles, guys. He's talking about he logs in, he hits the Crunchyroll app, and if the anime is there, that's how he fucking finds out.
Yeah, the popular section.
This hurts.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
What's new? What's new? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like
I mean,
the
it's up to you.
only thing I could think of, at least for Twitter, I don't know about if you can do this on Instagram, but you can actually filter words, and any tweet that includes those keywords you won't see. So if you mute words like cell, Android 21, fucking put Raditz in there just to be safe. All right, put that motherfucker in there, and you can even put Dragon Ball Superhero. Maybe that could work, because my thing is to be as strategic as fucking possible. That is one of the steps that you need to do, because think about it. It's not even just avoiding it for just June. We have to avoid it for the rest of June, for July, and in August.
It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
Wait, but like, isn't like niggas like Geekdom, for example, probably gonna be talking about it?
Yup.
So like, if he's talking about it, then we probably gonna have to talk about it at least, most likely. It's
Probably.
gonna come around.
Probably.
But then it's like, when Broly came out, did we know certain shit? I forget how that happened.
I'm pretty sure they spoiled Gogeta. That was one of the surprises.
And we knew that. Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, bro.
I could like. It's been so long, cause I have no reason to go back and watch those trailers again, right?
I mean, we don't need to necessarily know the entire movie. Shit will be leaked, and then we talk about certain shit from it, but we don't have to go like super in depth where we know what the movie's gonna be. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of beat around the bush. Beat around the bush.
That shit is. Man, I'm not looking forward to it. As much as I'm looking forward to seeing that movie, I'm not looking forward to getting spoiled. And it sucks.
I mean,
This shit is too popular that. And what makes it worse is Japan cucked us. Because unlike with fucking Broly, all we had to do was wait a month. That is fair. This shit, 2.5, pushing 3, unacceptable. At this point in time, there's no reason why they could not have done a global release. Worldwide. Everybody
Probably
gets at the same time.
You know why?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Probably because of this nigga Gohan being the star of the movie. I had to say it. They said this nigga not gonna get us sales.
Yo. I don't like you.
Yeah, he said he's not gonna get us enough sales. Broly's that guy. We need to do global.
But they didn't. They
Yeah, I know.
waited a month.
But it was worth it. They said Broly's too good. Gohan gets 2 months. 2 months.
See, you see, that's bullshit. Because now I'm in my petty mood, and that's rare. Okay, because next Marvel film that we fucking put out, hold off on Japan. Then y'all don't get to see the next anything for 2 months. Because fuck y'all. Why y'all holding Dragon Ball from us? Acting like we don't exist. We're over here. Hello. Over the pond. What the fuck? That's crazy. Like,
that is wild.
we are literally like one of their biggest markets, and they want to try to pretend like, oh yeah, you know, they're passionate fans. Yo. It gets to the fucking point where how is it that people from our audience, and our audience is small, how is it that people from our allegiance, our full power cast of freaking people that was listening and watching us every freaking week, how is it that they're saying, yo, low-key, I feel like Toriyama and Toyotaro listen to the Full Power podcast in secret? Where's my fucking royalties?
In secret. Imagine.
Where? I'm dying. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's OD. We are owed so much. We call everything. Not even. Are we? You know what? This is some Inception shit. Are we calling it, or are they taking what we say for what the fuck is gonna, you know? It's like, yeah, imagine that shit, bro. I don't even want to think about that, because then that's just gonna turn into a whole adventure. Then the next thing we know, we have to fly our asses to fucking Toei. We gotta go to the headquarters. We gotta knock on the door, be like, hey, what's good? Can I see Toriyama Toyotaro Sensei? Come on, where they at? And then you pull up to the room, and there we are on their screens. I'll be like, bitch, hey! Imagine? No. That'd be fucking crazy. I would be so conflicted. I'd be so mad, but so, wow. They actually do. I would be so furiously happy. I guess, I don't know. Whatever.
I'd be heated. I'd be like crying tears of joy and ready to scrap at the same time. Like,
Oh my god.
It's like, we're over here struggling. We're struggling. And you're just taking our fucking ideas.
right.
Why?
Oh my god.
You didn't even ask for the PayPal. The Patreon is dry as fuck.
The Patriot.
And you over here stealing our...
Yo.
Oh. Imagine. That's all we can do is imagine. Until
Right.
then, they're just gonna keep taking our shit. That's okay. Not really, but you know, whatever.
So what else is other than this fucking trailer?
Well, other than that, there are some other things that I wanted to bring up to you guys that relate to this, obviously, because everything we're going to be talking about for the next few months, aside from the chapters, are this movie. And the one thing, you mentioned Gohan, right? So this is kind of important. And I'm sure this is going to get Brother Uch to fucking... Ooh. Okay, let me just say it. Toriyama... Speaking of Toriyama, right? Everything... You know, it's weird how all of our shit just transitions nicely from one thing to another. I don't know. I don't plan it. I really don't. It just happens, okay? I'm going to keep it real, okay? Toriyama recently had a very short interview to, of course, promote this movie. And the first thing that came out of this motherfucker's mouth: Gohan is actually stronger than anyone, or so it's said. Go ahead, say something. Go ahead.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Off rip.
He said Gohan is stronger than who?
Anyone. Oh, everybody.
But what was his last line? He said Gohan is
So
stronger.
it said.
Or so. What the fuck does that mean?
He's fucking with people.
Or so it said. So he's playing tricks.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
I was not falling for it though, but
You're gonna tell me that you believe that?
No.
I don't.
So here's
Because
the
how
thing.
can this man with a job
Okay, here we
be
go.
as strong as Goku and or Vegeta? This nigga got glasses on and a suit like he's fucking accountant and shit. Like, yo, this nigga is in the books. He is in the books. This nigga is not the strongest in the world. I'm sorry. I just gotta be real.
Is that it?
For now.
Okay. Kai, you go before I go off again, please. Nothing? Yo. Okay. So what I said was that I don't... First of all, Toriyama's a clown. We already know this. Okay, he's a clown. And it's not even me just... He's a clown respectfully. Look at his work. Dr. Slump, Dragon Ball. Comedy. This dude writes comedy. Dragon Ball is the exception because it evolved into what it is today. Okay? He's a clown. Respectfully. I'll say that again. He is a clown. For him to say that...
He knows exactly what he's fucking...
He knows, and that's why he's a fucking clown. And that's why the video, the thumbnail that I made, I put his fucking face in the corner like that. Because I wanted people to have a visual representation of the face I'm sure he made when he said that. Okay? I don't believe that for a second, but what I do believe is that at some point, way earlier in the entirety of this whole story, sure, he had the potential to be stronger than anybody. And maybe one can argue that he was at a point.
He probably was at a point, unless... Well, nah, just keep going. Just keep going.
At a point, he definitely was. But then things changed. And they lived in peace for 7 years. And he followed...
Slacked off.
No. He followed what he wanted to do. There was no threats. So, you know, unlike... So he's not... So again, a reminder of Gohan's character. He is not like his father. Completely. He is not like Goku. And he's most certainly not like Vegeta, who... What was he doing for the last 7 years? Training. Okay? There's a difference. Gohan is about that peace life. Shout out to my man Icarus. Remember Icarus? That's a filler. I can't believe that's fucking filler. But anyway, doesn't matter. We shout out and love Icarus here, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But he's about that peace life. That's how it's been. And even Vegeta's like, how the fuck are you not training? Right? Remember that? And of course,
He's got a fucking point.
but still, at some point, like this is how it was always, I guess, meant to be. Because when, you know, like when the world is at peace and everything's all good and they ain't got nothing to worry about, like, of course people are gonna get comfortable. Especially when you're not like Goku, where Goku is gonna want to train regardless. Gohan's not like that. He never was. Let's not forget, Gohan was literally pushed into the position that he was in to literally defeat Cell in the first place. So this statement is a fucking wow. It's like it's just, honestly, you could just take it as a wake-up call. Like, that's his way of trying to draw attention a little bit more to this movie for people to really give a shit about it. Because that is a bold comment to make. Even being the creator. And that's how you know we keep it real out here. Because listen, it's like we study this guy. We just know how it goes. To the point where I feel comfortable enough to call even Akira Toriyama out on his bullshit. Am I gonna believe that shit? Absolutely the fuck not. I'm not stupid. We have been Dragon Ball scholars of our own right. We've been invested into this shit since we were kids. I didn't even know how to read and I was watching Dragon Ball Z. Are you fucking kidding? This kid wasn't even born and I was watching Dragon Ball Z. Do you understand, Brandon? Before you were born, I used to catch Dragon Ball Z before I was going to school, son. They had that shit. I knew I woke up hella early if it was on TV in the morning at 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
No kid should be waking up at that early to go to fucking elementary school or whatever. But that was me. And I was there watching Raditz lose over and over, because as soon as they would make it to a point, they would start over again. And I'd have to sit there wondering, we just watched these. Then they would get to Frieza and they would reset it all over again. The struggles before you was born. This is the shit that I grew up with. I've been studying without studying. We know what's going on. So for this guy to fucking say that shit, nah, get out. I don't care. I don't care. We got enough problems as it is. Y'all got Viz fucking translating shit the way, however the fuck they want. That's just not gonna stop me either. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be some shit that we can. There's other what's the word I'm looking for? There's other avenues and sources to really make sure that things are like how they are, right? So yeah, don't worry, because there's always, you know, a certain character called Broly that fucking exists.
He's gonna be the spark of the movie.
But
100%.
Gohan's stronger than anyone. Or so it's said.
Right.
Broly included.
You think that I'm gonna let that shit fucking get me, son? Do you really for a second? When I read that shit for the first time, I laughed.
You know what's crazy? Goku can fucking fight Gohan in base form, and this nigga can be in ultimate form and still get schmacked. Probably, to be honest. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, there's levels to this shit.
Why are you so ignorant? Why are you so ignorant?
You look at what this man has faced, and Gohan has been fucking on his fucking computer type shit, you know? Just chilling.
Listen,
Like,
I know it's been a few arcs, but you do realize Gohan was a part of the Tournament of Power, right?
but he was still whack.
Kai,
Oh, I didn't even
Kai,
think you were gonna talk about that. I was gonna slide in. I was
Please.
gonna slide in the whole hit thing.
Don't slide.
when-
Just fucking dive into this, kid, please. Okay, do not slide. Just please take it over.
No. When Hit came back to do his assassination thing, and then Gohan and Goku had their little bout. Goku went blue for like a frame, and Gohan matched his shit and then passed out.
Gohan ain't that nigga, man.
What did Gohan do in
He's
the
not.
manga, Kai?
He's really not though.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. That's a different Gohan. That's
What's his name?
that's a
What's his name?
manga Gohan.
No. What's my fucking name? Answer the question.
No further comments at this time.
Oh my god.
Fuck y'all you talking about at this point? Oh my god.
Objection.
So what Kai's supposed to remind you about is, you know, the fusion that Goku struggled with in the anime version? You know, Kefla, you know, the girl who was fighting Goku in God and Blue and made this guy force go Ultra Instinct just to defeat this one. Gohan defeated by himself. Your boy that
Wait,
you
you
love to
really-
shit on all the fucking time for no goddamn reason. That was Gohan.
Yo.
Go ahead.
You
What? I really
think-
what?
You really think Goku needed to go that far to beat her? I don't believe. I feel like Goku was toying, bruh. Cause he had Jiren, he had to fight later on.
Whoa. Because okay, listen. See, we're talking about manga right now. We're not talking about anime no more. We're talking about what happened in the manga. And yes, Gohan beat Kefla. But this is the same manga that gave Roshi the ability to dodge Jiren with his little Ultra Instinct sneak previews. So take that how you will.
What you got, Ryan?
What do I have?
What you got, Ryan?
What do I have? Yo. I don't know. Yo. I am so lost for words. Literally.
Why?
Did you hear what he just said? He was toying with dude, Kefla was fucking them up. Goku had no choice. You really think? Nah. I hope people come at you for the comments, and I can't save you. I cannot save you. I cannot save you.
I was just about to say that was pretty bold, because I know for a fact, like, Goku really was trying. Like, he got pressed.
You know,
He got
I don't
pressed
believe,
against
but here's
Kefla.
what I'm saying. I don't believe that Goku necessarily needed to go Ultra Instinct to actually beat Kefla.
Oh no.
I believe he could have just went Blue Kaioken and fucking finished the job. easy.
But I'm pretty sure he tried that, Mr. Lethal Brother H.
I know this, but shit
Are
happened.
you sure?
You know, he used her to even transform into fucking Ultra Instinct again, cause she, I guess, pushed him to the limits. But nigga was tired.
Right.
Nigga was tired facing her already, bruh.
So then where's the part that you're saying that, oh yeah, all he had to do was just flip the switch?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Well, nah, he's I get it now, because with the whole thing of he's tired, he's saying that, you know, like, he could have washed her, but he was already exhausted from using Ultra Instinct once, fighting all these other niggas twice, using Blue Kaioken times 20 a few
Like,
times.
you got
it's
all right.
Goku
Look
to
at it
saying,
at
like,
HP. Look at it at HP
I see where he's
form.
coming from, but it's still bold. It's still way too
bullshit.
bold. It's
It's
still way too
bullshit.
bold for me to agree
All right,
with.
look.
But I see where he's coming from now.
Look, Kefla's HP bar. The
I'm
whole
sorry.
the whole screen. Goku's HP bar is the width of my fucking face. And that's how much power, that's how much HP nigga got left. And he's
Look at the
fucking,
bars,
and he still
son.
did
Look
it.
at
And then look. Once he gets right here, because Kefla's really, I guess, pushing him to the limit. Then he gets the Ultra Instinct bar, and he's back. And then Kefla, you know, like, bro, it's that simple, bro.
That means
If-
Vegeta's ego bar would be like going down, and then right when it's at its lowest, it's just gonna start going back up.
Kind of. It's
Unless
like
you get
incremental,
feeling.
I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, man, like, I ain't giving Kefla the pass. Bro.
So okay. So
Nah,
now
chill,
with
chill,
Kai's
chill.
explanation, you're saying that if it was a regular ass, they started from zero fight, Goku would have been able to handle Kefla.
Without
At
Ultra
least,
Instinct.
yeah, without Ultra, at least in blue Kaioken. That's all.
That's-
That's as far as I will go, if he actually needed to get the.
Okay, you know what? I will give that shit to you just because it's Goku and because he's the more experienced fighter at the end of the day.
Exactly. That's
Wait,
that's
wait,
what
wait.
I'm saying.
I kind of want to. I don't know, because that's tough. Because are we talking like pre-tournament of power or post? And I'm not talking about with new forms and everything. I'm only saying because if we're taking them out of the setting and putting them in a fight, then I think the tournament matters, because the tournament is where he unlocked Ultra Instinct in the first place. So if he didn't have it, if he didn't touch it once already, do you think Kefla would have been enough to put him in there for the first time? Or would it not have happened? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think, and as time will tell you millions of times over, whenever Goku, especially Goku, is put into a fucking predicament,
that's not the point here, though. The point is Kefla enough to put him in that spot?
yeah.
If they were fresh,
That's what I'm trying to say, is that
If both were fresh,
they
I
are
don't know.
okay. So Kale and Caulifla, I can't believe we're fucking talking about this now. Kale and fucking Caulifla are literally as they are, right? Caulifla being like the talented one. She showed us that she learns quick, like how any other fucking monkey would, right? Monkey see, monkey do. The Saiyans are OD. They're crazy, right? We also see how Kale is Broly. Straight up. She is the female fucking Broly. So take both of those characters now with their potential and combine them. And we already know how fusion works. When a new person is born from that fusion, they're way stronger than how they originally are individually. That's how Gogeta was able to even fucking outdo Broly in that movie. So when it comes down to this, absolutely that overwhelming amount of power would absolutely have pushed Goku to do and unlock whatever he needed at that point in time. Simple as that. Like, he would have struggled like he does with everybody else.
Right.
But this is the same Goku. No difference. Like, he would have had to he would have had to have been like them individually. I would have definitely have been more on their side if they had more experience going in, like, already. You know what I'm saying? Like, under their belts. Which, as far as we know, they really didn't. They didn't know how to do. They didn't know about Super Saiyan and none of that shit. They fucking learned all. They had the crash course right then and there. Same with Kaba. Right then and there. Like,
that's a good point too.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have the talent. They're young. I would consider them a part of like that future generation of Saiyans, like kind of along the lines of Goten and Trunks, low key. Because even in Z, monkey see, monkey do applied there to them too. They saw Goku do Super Saiyan 3 one time, and they managed to fucking do it together. As
Dude, Gotenks be slept on. Think of all the moves he came up with
underrated.
by himself.
my man out here dunking donuts, son. Galactic,
Right.
you know, of course. He's playing volleyball on hoes. Like, Gotenks is chilling. You know, Gotenks
Right.
listen, Gotenks was always one of my favorite characters.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. He came with the attitude, the swag. We saw him with the vest. Right, what was it before Gogeta, right?
Before.
Come on now.
He's the OG. He's
You
the
know
OG.
what's crazy? You know what's
Yo.
great? Gold Tanks could have had a dub on Boo.
Oh,
And they wouldn't even have needed to go on. Just saying.
Great transition to come back to Gohan.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh no, why?
What are we doing now?
No, like you were making a point.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hey man. You know. Gohan had his chance. He fucked it up though too.
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. A lot of them failed. I mean, to the point where Tien even had his fucking 5 seconds of fucking fame. And I'll never forget, as a kid watching that on TV, I was like, oh my, I was so hyped for Tien. That's the only time in my life where I have ever been so fucking hyped for that three-eyed motherfucker.
Yeah, right? Tien, low-key.
Because I was like, yo, because guess what? Anime has its tropes. And usually when you see a character you haven't seen in a long ass time make a return, they bring something new to the table. And guess what? Tien did not fucking bring nothing new. Man got waxed. He got axed. He got shat.
He said,
batted, fucking fucked. Straight up.
Yeah.
And that is a shame. You see, that was one of the funny thing about this, right? Is that was one of the first realizations of when we should have caught on to how bullshit Dragon Ball was about to be going forward. Because like, damn, like it really is all about the Saiyans, huh? Brought motherfucker Tien back in there and no shot. None.
Just trying to show the importance and strength of vegetables.
And the aliens. And the fucking aliens. All right. So the other thing that I guess I just want to get your thoughts on before we wrap up here is this idea. Now I know this episode has pretty much mostly been about Gohan. Let's get away from Gohan for a second. Go back to Cell, right? So in the trailer, I'm sure you guys saw a lookalike technique, the human extinction attack, right? And we know that famously to be one of Majin Buu's attacks. So then the thought for a second was, is this a Majin Buu thing or is this a Majin 21 thing, right? People are trying to connect the dots here. Could be this. Is Cell gonna have Majin Buu abilities? Because that is also a possibility that I'm sure, I mean, people are talking about it, thinking about it. But this kind of, in a sense, this almost would give Gohan a little bit of a chance to overcome that failure as well. Because like you said, he did not win against Buu when he had his turn, and he came in as ultimate, unlocked and everything from the old Supreme Kai and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that would almost kind of be like killing two birds with one stone if this new Cell is born with all of these newfound abilities, because we still don't even know what the fuck Majin Buu's purpose is in this movie at all. Like, he could just be there just to be there, like Yajirobe and shit, because they showed Yajirobe for like a second and we know that motherfucker's not gonna do anything. Okay, he's just there. I'm surprised they even wasted their time drawing this guy. No offense to any Yajirobe fans, okay, but fact of the matter is he's there. We don't know what the hell, we don't know why Majin Buu's there. But it kind of like makes you wonder, like, you know, if it obviously is Cell, but if it and we already been talking about how it's obviously not going to be the same one. It's going to be a brand new, better version with all these upgrades. And if you think about it, it could never be the original Cell, because why would it be? That this person is going to have to come equipped to be a threat and strong enough to oppose a real problem. Because
to oppose Gohan, correction.
Yes. To oppose
all right, just making sure.
To oppose Gohan, because obviously he's not the same, but despite everybody sleeping, he's still very strong. And he's going to
yes.
Right. Like,
he still has Goku privilege in him.
That's his son. Hey man,
exactly.
That's his son. So your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think about that before we end the episode.
I can go first.
I mean, Android, like, see, I have a problem with that because it makes sense with the attack thing. It makes perfect sense because Cell is an android comprised of a bunch of different cells from different beings like Frieza and Piccolo, like Namekians and the Saiyans and, people like that. So if they're gonna bring him back, why wouldn't they add another race on top of it? So it checks out. They could have, lured Majin Buu in with some food, cut off some of his blubber, and then, gave Cell some of that DNA, whatever, and that could totally happen. But I don't think that's what's happening here, even in the slightest. And the only reason I think against that is because Android 21 exists. If she didn't exist, this would be the perfect opportunity for them to do that. But the fact that she does, and the fact that she's strictly Majin based already, means that it could be her. Or if it's not, I don't think that they would just randomly give Cell a lot of Buu related stuff and then kind of focus on that aspect, because like I said, Android 21 already exists. Whether she's canon or not, she's coming in some form or some way. It's a female character, it's a new character, she's hot, she's strong, she's this and that. So at some point she's gonna show up in different places in Dragon Ball. So there's no reason for them to put Majin stuff on Cell. I mean, it makes perfect sense to, but I just don't think they will, just because Android 21 already exists. And I think that they missed the deadline to do that, if that's what they wanted to, if that's the route they wanted to take.
Yeah, Android 21 would be good. It would be, Android 21 would be hyped to see, probably. And especially in a film like this, I guess. It would be interesting to see. It just depends if it lines up, I guess.
Yeah.
Which it seems like it does, I guess. I don't know.
I will say that because the thing that Kai said with how Android 21 is strictly a Majin, but she's not. She's an android too.
No. I know she's an android, but I'm saying she's strictly Majin based. She's a strictly Majin based android. She doesn't have stuff from Frieza or other people.
Okay.
She only has stuff from the Majin race, as far as we know, as an android.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to say then is that the only reason why I wouldn't because I personally would love to see her regardless become an official character. I'll just put that out there.
She's a well-written character.
Yeah, she is very cool looking. Like I said, like you said, her design is great.
She's popular.
They made her so good in Dragon Ball FighterZ that people want her banned. I recently heard this. Yeah, I recently heard this, that she's that good that they want her banned. And I'm like, what? And this is not the first one that was default in the game. The new one, the lab coat version, that's not Majin, right? So I'm like, that's kind of OD, right? But I think just with how everything has been, with what they've shown us, from the things that we've been able to deduce, I feel like I would need to see something else in order for me to hop on the Majin 21 train, or the Android 21 train. Because for me, I've seen all of these hints and everything that they've put out there as it's Cell. It's Cell. I feel like a character like her, I don't know what it is though, but I would need to see something else for me to be like, oh shit, it is her. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, all the evidence for me is just pointing at Cell right now. And the funny thing is that they are both androids. So like she has a slight chance, but I don't know. Like
Oh wait, you're saying she has a slight chance of being the one in the movie?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Like say like, cause like in my mind, like I'm saying, like I really think it's Cell. Like almost to the point where it's just like I can't unsee it. Like I'm just like, who the fuck else could that shit be? Is it gonna be a random ass kaiju in that fucking thing? A big ass monster's gonna come out of that shit, and it's gonna be what, Haruta Garn? No. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like it's just too many things, bro. Gohan has the original haircut. He has the original gi. He is literally fighting to protect his daughter. There's androids, like there's two of them, and like it, like I'm saying it is Cell. I've been saying it's Cell. So like with all of that shit, I'm just like, these are the reasons. We don't like Majin 21 is basically a new character. Like she's been around since Fighters came out. So like she's been in existence for years at this point. But I feel like with her inclusion, it would almost kind of be maybe like seed based, where they would just plant her in there to set her up for something else later down the line, or she would maybe do something, but I don't know. Like I'm saying that I would want, if they're gonna bring her in, I would want her to get the proper attention and shine, not like co-sharing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it. Like I like, because if you
co-sharing with who?
With Cell.
What the fuck? So both of them?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want them to share the limelight. Like I want her,
absolutely not.
I want her to have her own shit. You know, I don't want this to, because think about it. Let them do the nostalgia, right? Let them just do away with it. Let Gohan defeat Cell once and for all again, right? So that way everybody got their nostalgia fix. So that way Toei's like, okay guys, we gave you Trunks, we gave you Frieza multiple times. We gave you Goku Black, evil Goku. Y'all been saying that in the forums and all that shit for years, right? Okay, we gave you that. We gave you Broly. You know I'm not asking for nothing. At that point, I ain't asking for shit. You understand?
Yeah, I got what I wanted. I'm chilling.
Right? Exactly. Right? So now, and then it's like, okay, and now we're giving you Cell. And that's it. It's over. From here on out, it's new shit. And that's where I would rather see Majin 21 get her limelight properly. So everything's brand new, and you know, she gets a nice arc and real development purpose. You know, I don't want her to just be thrown in there for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If it actually ends up being Cell, obviously. But I mean, yo, they keep do you know the official Dragon Ball website Twitter? Every day they show an exclusive, like hard to find, like image, like artwork from Toriyama. Guess what they shared yesterday? Cell. Like they know what they're doing. Like it would be so, yo, I hear those footsteps in that trailer. I'll be mad, but I will be like, it's time.
Just need that trailer, I guess. See what they actually show.
Yeah. We're gonna have to wait and see for that one when that time comes.
I hope it's not 21 just because they are setting Cell up so hard.
That's what I'm
like,
fucking saying.
That's really like, I don't even want Cell, but I still don't want 21 because it's already too late for anyone else besides Cell at this point. So, yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
See? Now we're all lined up for Cell. It took this long to finally just be like, okay, let's just, because honestly, if it's anything else, man, it's just this movie is not going to be received well. So, last thing, some head ass. We'll end it with a head ass comment.
Oh man,
it's kind of head ass. This person said, Dragon Ball Super manga makes me wish for Dragon Ball GT Part 2.
Why? What?
He actually said Dragon Ball GT.
Wait. Why?
That's it?
That was it?
Dragon Ball Super manga makes me wish for Dragon Ball GT Part 2.
Is he saying like Super is bad or some shit? Like
Great question. Great question. I have no idea. There's no context. That's the beauty of the head ass section of the week.
I got nothing.
Hey, dude, I don't got nothing either. Because
you know what I just realized though, kind of off topic. It was back to the Android 21 thing. You know, in Fighters and her story, like Cell was a part of all that shit anyway.
Was she? Oh, see, because I never played the story mode for Fighters.
I totally forgot about that. So like, I mean, they might. Shit, I'm over it. Now I don't even know what I can say. So now my statement before doesn't even hold value. So I'm done.
I'm really about to go watch some arcade playthrough now of that story mode because I actually.
I thought it was a great story. I thought it was really cool.
Fuck. Well, it's Cell, guys. It's Cell. Brother Ooze, what do you want to tell the people at home?
You know, stay safe, you know. Get the gains, eat right, you know. Stop saying some bullshit on Dragon Ball, you know. Keep Gohan out your heads, please. Yeah.
Hey, man, even the creator can't do that.
Nah, that's all I gotta say, though.
Kai-san.
Sama. Excuse you.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
However. I'm good.
I think this is going to be a trend for you. Every week, be like, yo, what do you got to tell people? I'm straight.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, guys. Well, that's been it. That is your episode for the week. Full Power Podcast coming at you live. Well, not really live, but speaking of which, at 500 subscribers, which we just hit the 200 mark. So shout outs to you guys for all of the great Full Power support. We're on the rise to 500 subscribers. So once we do hit that threshold here on the YouTube channel, we will do, for the very first time ever, a live episode. And that's gonna be a Full Power, straight up. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be pretty wild, and you're not gonna want to miss that. So make sure you guys are keeping the sharing and all the support incoming. We are growing as the weeks go by. A lot of exciting things to look forward to with this movie, of course. And as always, make sure you're hitting us up with your comments, concerns, questions. fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And we're on Twitter. So make sure you have a Twitter, which I'm sure a lot of y'all do, because who the frick don't have a Twitter, right? Follow us on Twitter at fullpowerpod. That's at fullpowerpod. Like, share, subscribe, hit us up right there on that Twitter. All the support links are going to be in the description as always, including the Patreon, because we do have a Patreon. So if you're trying to see this freaking podcast go full power even further beyond, make sure you checking us out on the Patreon. It's been your boy Ooch, the lethal one, brother Ooch, the homie of all of the Kais. We're gonna see you guys. Take care of yourselves. May the power protect you. Keep it locked, loaded right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, stay inside. We'll see y'all next time.